hello, we're here with Elise Beavis, WASP sailor and engineer for America's Cup Team New Zealand. Hi Elise.
Hello.
So the first thing I want to ask is, what do you think about the event?
It's really amazing to be here. You know, it's been a dream to get to Lake Garda and race here. Everyone's raved about the location so much, and with the world opening up after COVID, finally had the opportunity to get over here, and yeah, it's pretty much everything that's been dreamed of. It's like good breeze, such beautiful scenery, all the old architecture and stuff. It's awesome.
So we're here the 9th week of this event. So this is the 9th week. And the event is trying to be more sustainable and more inclusive. What do you think about that?
Yeah, so the last, I guess, significant international WASP regatta I went to was in Australia in January 2019. And at that event it was quite disappointing. There was only 2 girls, whereas here there's so many more girls in the fleet. So it's about the same size overall, 65-ish, but I haven't counted, but I think at least 10 girls compared to 2. So it's definitely, moving in the right direction in terms of, providing other opportunities to girls to stay in the sport and compete in foiling classes, which is awesome.
So do you think we're gonna see more and more girls coming to the foiling world in the next years?
Yeah, I've definitely heard comments from other people saying, seeing that the girls can do it and mix it with the boys, and it encourages whether it's the parents to buy boats for their daughters who might be still school age to get into, or people like me who've maybe gone through sort of youth programs, gone through tertiary study and started working and gone, hey, I'd really like to get back into sailing, I love sailing, and that there are these really competitive regattas which you can still be part of, which aren't the Olympic classes and are probably more fun than half the Olympic classes anyway, and you can go to like awesome destinations like this around the world.
Yeah, this is definitely more fun.
Yeah.
I can tell. And you're not only a sailor, a great sailor, you're also an engineer for America's Cup Team New Zealand. Was that the job of your dream? Yeah. So going through school, I guess maths and science, particularly physics, were my sort of strongest and favourite subjects. And so I always knew I'd end up going somewhere sort of in the sciences. But I didn't actually know what engineering was until my second to last year of school. And at that point I learned that engineering isn't just car engines and bridges and stuff. My dad's very into cars. I'm not interested in cars. I like yachts. And so when I realized more about the breadth of engineering and how engineering can be applied across a range of aspects of sailing, I was like, right, so I'm going to do an engineering degree. And obviously I knew who Team New Zealand was. The 2013 America's Cup in San Francisco was on while I was at university, and that was just the dream, to work with Emirates Team New Zealand. So with an engineering degree in New Zealand, you have to do 800 hours of work in an engineering company or a similar company. And I did 2 summers with Pure Design and Engineering, who are engineering consultancy specialising in composite yachts. And so they do work with TP52s and other boats, as well as some non-sailing applications. And they were all part of Emirates Team New Zealand for the 2013 Cup. And so after doing 2 summers of work with them, I talked to one of the directors, Andy Kensington, who's actually a very early owner of the WASP. He's got WASP number 2, and wow.
said, if there's any way you can help me get something at Team New Zealand, that would be awesome. And so that led to an internship to finish off my hours at Team New Zealand right after I finished university at the end of 2015. And then I was then offered an actual job with the team, which has continued on till today.
That's awesome, because I got the job. It's amazing.
Yeah. I didn't really think that the opportunity would come that quickly. I thought I'd probably work in some other companies in the sailing industry and try and get there later, but I think I was very lucky with the timing. It was a year and a half out from the Cup in Bermuda. It was when the team was like, yes, we're doing this and getting things rolling. So I was a bit of right place, right time. but I'd also been talking to the right people and, you know, trying to find that opportunity.
It's always like this, trying to find the opportunity at the right time,
Yeah.
be there at the right time. So
Yeah, and never be afraid to ask. Like, just because there isn't a job advertised doesn't mean there isn't a job there. The company might just be talking about, maybe we'll hire someone in this area soon, or, you know, if you're really good and really passionate, you know, chances are the company can make space for you if, you know, you're going to be a real asset to the company. So yeah, I think whatever your dreams are, don't be afraid to, you know, really go out there, put yourself forward and ask for it.
Well, you kind of already answered to the next questions, but here in Italy, women in engineering are kind of stigmatized, as engineering shouldn't be something for women. I strongly disagree with it, but so what would you say to young females coming up to engineering and following their dreams?
I think don't care what other people think. If it's what you want to do, then go for it. Like, that's what matters, is what you want to do. I think it's probably helped the University of Auckland, where I study. They've really pushed getting the proportion of students who are female up. So when I went through now 6-7 years ago, we're a quarter female. I think they're at 30% now. So they've really pushed it, which I guess maybe makes it easier for if you are worried about being that one girl or something. But guys are people too. And
yeah, exactly.
You just get out there and do what you want, and don't let other people tell you what to do.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Good luck for today and see you. Bye.
Thanks.